Welcome to day 2 of the Unit 8 project. If you were with me for day 1, awesome, welcome back. If you were in class for day 1 and you're checking in here for day 2, awesome, thanks for joining. I'm Emily Rose, one of the program managers here at Code Nation, and we're gonna get started with day 2 of this awesome project. So our do now is pretty simple. You're going to take a look at that rubric again. Just a reminder of what the rubric looks like. Here it is. It says character quiz part 2, and it tells you all the things you need to complete in order to do well on this project. So take a look, see what you need to complete today, and also look at your project plan. Take a look at whether you were navigator or driver last time, maybe switch up for this part of the project. Again, if you're doing this asynchronously, just make sure you align with your partner about finding a time to work together outside of class, yeah? And just a refresher, the navigator is the one who says, this is what we should do, and kind of reviews the code. And the driver is the person who actually does the typing in of the code. So again, we want to keep switching off to make sure everyone gets ample time for both. So again, if you're doing this asynchronously, you can either pause the video now and reach out to your partner and find time to work together, or you can keep on going through the video and then schedule time with them later. Up to you. If you're pausing, pause now, and then you can join us again when you're ready. Seems like everyone is back. So if you are finishing early, or you feel like you want to add some awesome elements to your project, here are some additional things you can do. So you can use jQuery to add different images and CSS styling for every result. So let's say, using our Mario example, that someone gets the character of Mario as their output. Maybe you could change the background to be red, or you could display an image of Mario. Or you could display an image of turtles, right? It's all up to you, but those are fun things that you could do if someone gets one of the results. You can also add an error if the user doesn't put in the inputs correctly. Remember, it's really important to give feedback to the user so they know what's wrong, why it isn't working. So giving them an alert that says, like, hey, you need to type in one of the options we gave you, or you know, double check your spelling, things like that. You can also add additional character results, right? If you want to add other inputs, maybe you like red, you're over 18, and you like breakfast versus dinner. That might be an option. And then you can also use jQuery to create a reset button. This one is super helpful, so that somebody can keep taking the quiz over and over and getting different results without the results all piling up at the bottom. Yeah, some fun options. Awesome. So once you are awesome. So once you are done with your whole project and you and your partner are totally satisfied, then you can submit the assignment, unless your PM has told you differently, or one of your volunteers has told you differently. Both you and your partner should submit the link to your work and to your project planning doc, so we make sure we have everyone's. Cool. So as you probably know by now, you just need to make sure you add this link, your popcode link, and the link to your project planning doc in Google Classroom, and then turn it in. Awesome. So this is something we will have done in class, just FYI. So if you at home want to think about what was the most challenging part of the project and what are some things you learned, it doesn't have to be about code. It can also be, I learned that Koopa was a character in Mario. So definitely include something technical that you learned, and also something kind of fun. Maybe you learned that your partner really doesn't like the color red. That's kind of cool to learn. And that is it. We are done. Great job completing your Unit 8 project that is secretly a continuation of your Unit 7 project. I'm sure your character quiz is super impressive, and I hope you get a chance to share it with everyone, even if you're finishing up asynchronously. Definitely share what you've done with the rest of your class. Maybe drop a link in the chat next time you show up to class, so everyone can see the great work you've done. Awesome. All right. We'll see you in class. Bye. Thanks for joining.